You've got questions about Ithaca, and I've got answers and a special update for you at the very end of the video, so stay tuned. So the other week we gave you the opportunity to send in any questions about Ithaca, the storyline, production, and all of these questions were sent in through Instagram, Facebook, video reactions. So first of all, thank you for sending all those questions in, and it was a joy to read all of them. Number 1, what camera did we use? We used 3 different cameras. In Chapter 1, we used 2 Blackmagic Pocket Cinemas. That was the only chapter where we had 2 cameras running at the same time. Chapters 2 through 4, we used a Red Raven. We adored that camera. It took some incredible footage when we were shooting some of the darker scenes. And the 3rd camera we used was my little Canon T3i. So that camera was perfect for all of the flashbacks. Captures just beautiful outdoor video that has an ethereal quality to it. Number 2, who is our DP? Matt Neese of Everything's Fire was our director of photography. So first I had storyboard on little thumbnails, and then those little thumbnails became big sheets of paper with longer sequences, and then I would take those longer sequences and actually film them, and I would film those in the backyard with Devin, and that would kind of give me an idea of the general, how I wanted the camera to move. Then I would show those videos to our team at Everything's Fire. They would watch the video and then find the perfect locations that we needed that were in York, Pennsylvania. So after I would settle on some locations, Matt and Doug, they would take a look at those videos again and really figure out how we could elevate that story even further. Number 3, this was sent through Instagram. All the red! Is that why you have a red backpack? Followed by a ton of white. I mean, hell and heaven, first of all, that is a great eye for noticing the red backpack. That is such a crucial part of the story. And yes, that red backpack does belong to the character's wife. In this story, the things that we carry with us during times of survival, during end times, it says quite a bit about what the character sees as a priority. And that's a wonderful place for storytelling, since everyone's going to carry something a little bit different. These items have a significant amount of emotional and sense memory to them. It's why actors use sense memory exercises, because it helps us gain a deeper understanding of our characters, what our characters may cherish, things that they might be holding back. And really well done for noticing that color scheme. We're actually using 3 different colors: white, black, and red. And those 3 colors specifically are attached to one of the characters that you get brief glimpses of in the story. Question number 4, this is the second part of the question. Also, why is it in winter? Has The Walking Dead claimed the summer? So I really like how Kurosawa and Westerns use environment and weather to help tell the emotional and mental state of a character. It's so absolutely crucial for a film that involves so much isolation. And it also ties into the King Arthur legend for the quest for the Holy Grail, with all the knights being instructed to enter the forest at the point which is darkest for them, meaning the point that is darkest for them should be a path that no one else should have taken. The darkest path that isolates you is the one that has your dragon that you have to battle. Number 5, this was sent in by someone who sent in a video reaction. How and when are the auditions for Season 2? So Season 2 is still being written at this point, but Season 2 does offer many more opportunities for actors to get in front of the camera. It also offers more opportunities for people to work behind the camera as well. Please stay in touch with me, comment in the videos, send us messages. The first step is to introduce yourself, because we love meeting you. Number 6, who is the lady with the long fingernails? So this is actually sent in by Beth Wirt, and the interesting thing about Beth Wirt is she plays the woman with the long fingernails, but she is one of 3 people who plays the lady with the long fingernails. That character is named Rangda. That character was played by Doug Henderson, Marissa Shafee, and Beth Wirt. So all I can say is I highly recommend Googling that name Rangda and seeing where that takes you. Number 7, how can I get others to support you financially? Kickstarter, GoFundMe, secret envelopes of cash? This was sent in by our boys at the T3 Podcast Network. I highly recommend checking them out. We're trying to put Ithaca in front of as many eyes as possible. So right now, the biggest way to support is by subscribing, sharing our videos, liking, commenting. There may be more opportunities down the line to help us in a financial way. So secret envelopes of cash is perfectly fine with us, just as long as we're meeting in parking garages and I get to wear a trench coat, fedora, and high heels. Number 8, this is also by T3. Did you guys do the makeup for everyone yourselves? Because it was pretty epic. Devin and I did do the makeup for everyone. I think there was only one point where we had a few of the crew members applying makeup on themselves for a scene that unfortunately was not used, but we kept the makeup applications very, very simple and subtle. We stuck mainly just with reds and blacks. And the blood that we made was just kind of a special blend that I use. If you want me to show you a tutorial on what I did to create the blood, leave a comment below. The makeup that we would use for Rangda, we tried several different things. We tried everything from using wet mud and letting that harden and crack. For Beth's arm in chapter 4, we actually painted her arm black and then used a white latex on top of that, and those two mixed together created a wonderful texture. Does season 2 have a need for some bearded podcasters to somehow be in the background? Absolutely. And finally, number 10, how do I get one of those snazzy shirts? So some of you have noticed our ITHACA shirts on Instagram and Facebook. We don't have a lot of them right now, so we're making those available just to our subscribers. So if you want to be one of the first people to get your hands on an ITHACA shirt, be sure to comment on this video below right now. We will be giving ITHACA gear to one of our commenters/subscribers. Once we hit 250 subscribers, we will be doing another giveaway for our subscribers. And now for your update. In just a couple weeks, I will be doing a recorded discussion with our executive producer, Eduardo Sanchez, and we will be talking all things ITHACA. Some of you may have seen Ed's work, as he was the director of the Blair Witch Project, several episodes of Supernatural, and Queen of the South. We will be joined by a very talented local screenwriter, Jamie Nash. I highly recommend checking out Lovely Mama. During this discussion, we will be taking video questions. So if you want me or Ed to answer any of your questions about ITHACA, be sure to record a video of yourself asking that question and send it to the email address that's in the description below. Make sure you get those videos in before August 26th. Your video will be featured in our discussion and will be a starting point for several of the different topics that we will be covering. So thank you for sending all of those questions in. We look forward to seeing video questions from some of you. So once again, if you want to help season 2 of ITHACA get made, be sure to subscribe, share, like, comment, and until then, we'll see you in the arena.